Hello vinyl community and anyone else watching this. This is going to be a recent finds video, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute, but I decided to make a whole bunch of 4 or 5 videos at once. Get out of the way. I have some time. I have a lot of stuff to show, and I'll space them out over the next, I don't know, week or 2, or 3. So, I just wanted to let you know when you see me wearing the same silly shirt, that's why. Anyway, and I'd also like to thank all my new subscribers. Thanks everyone for subscribing and watching and all of that. And I do have a 100 subs contest going on. I'd love some more entries. So check that video out. And let's get started. But before we get started, I showed you this a few weeks ago, and I've told a few of you about it through communications, but not everybody, about what happened with this. I bought the reissue, and I was going to review it, of the Rolling Stones Sticky Fingers album. Got the reissue, opened it up, and I got 2 record number 1s. Bummer. So, and you can see there's a track listing, and I'm not going to show you the vinyl, but it's exactly the same. I got 2 record number 1s. So, I've managed to find another one. So, I'm going to do a live opening, and if I'm disappointed, the best thing that could happen, I guess, would be 2 record number 2s, right? Probably not, though. So let's see. Here's the new one. All nice and sealed. I'm gonna take my little knife here, and I like to leave things in shrink when you can, but this has this protective band covering the zipper. Protects all the records, so you gotta kind of take the shrink off, unfortunately. So I'm doing that. Maybe I can shimmy it off, though. I can shimmy it off. I don't know. Maybe that'll come in useful. I don't know. Okay. Here it is. You've got this little protective thing here. I'm going to take it off and put it with my other one. And look inside here and see what we have. Oh, look! They're different. Alright, so far this is looking promising. Okay, record 1. Looks good. There's the label. And I actually got a record 2. So, woohoo! And there's the track listing on record 2. So, yes! I actually now have the Rolling Stones Sticky Fingers reissue, and maybe one of these days I'll add it to my video list I want to do of, and maybe I'll actually do that review now. But I do have it, and I don't know what I'll do with the other one. Anybody want a 2 record Sticky Fingers, 2 number 1 records? I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago I went to my local record store, and I didn't find anything amazing, but I found some decent stuff, and I did the math, and it worked out at about $4 a piece. So for a record store, I think I did really well, actually, especially when you see a couple of them. And a lot of it's right up my alley, and I'm just going to start and show you that I have this on CD and didn't even know it came out on vinyl. REM Radio Song. It's a 12-inch. And this has an amazing cover of the Troggs' Love Is All Around on it. And that is why I bought it. And I want to play that on my podcast really, really badly. So REM, radio song on 12-inch. Really happy to find that. It's a much later reissue, but nice copy of the Shangri-La's Greatest Hits. Brinsley Schwarz, Silver Pistol. One of their earlier ones. Nick Lowe with a beard there. It's not an original, I don't think. I'm not sure. It's on the Tan United Artists label. An album I'm not sure I've ever seen on vinyl before. The Pretenders' Greatest Hits. Everybody has it on CD. I've never had it on vinyl. So I was really happy to find that. Like I said, didn't even know it existed. I have volume 2 of this. Now I have volume 1. The Searchers. It's a Pie Greatest Hits compilation. There is a volume 1 and a volume 2. It's a British album. And I was really happy to find that. The second Bram Tchaikovsky album, Pressure. Bram Tchaikovsky was in the Motors, and when he left the Motors, he started a band named after himself, and he is like the great-great-great-grandson of B. Tchaikovsky. There you go. The best of Bubblegum. It's on Buddha Records. It's an import. The cover's all chewed up on top, but it is a British import. I think it's British. No, it's a German import actually, which is why I bought it. It's got some decent tracks on it, and it's in nice shape except for the cover. So volume 2 of the best of Bubblegum, German import. I went there thinking, you know, I only have one John Hyatt album in my collection. I need some John Hyatt. And I found 3 of them. I found Overcoats. I found All of a Sudden. And an amazing album, Slow Turning. Saw this and said, this is right up my alley. The Hullabaloo Show. Songs that they played on the Hullabaloo Show done by Peter Mance and his singers and orchestra, the Hullabaloo Singers. There's a track listing there. I Can't Get No Satisfaction, The In Crowd, What the World Needs Now Is Love. It should be very cheesy and right up my alley. At least I'm hoping it will be. I've not had a chance to listen to it yet. Got this. Again, $4 was the average price here. This isn't in amazing shape, but you never see this. At least I don't. The Nashville Teens Tobacco Road LP. I was really happy to find that. As well was this. This is an import. It's a British import. The Stories, Walk Away from the Left Bank. Of course, the Left Bank is a weird band. They sort of split down the middle. And for a little while, there was 2 left banks. And one of them became the Stories eventually. Ian Lloyd and the Stories. This is the greatest hits of the Stories. And again, import, really glad to find it. It's on C for Miles Records too, so it ought to be really good quality. This, I couldn't believe, $5. So it was $1 over my average. But Imaginary Television, Graham Parker. Love Graham Parker, and again, $5. And I got it home and I'm like, oh look, somebody wrote on the cover. You can see right there. But then I looked harder, and it's autographed. I'm pretty sure that that is Graham Parker's autograph on that cover. So, I was pretty happy about that. The Inmates, I believe, second album, Shot in the Dark. Promo copy. Is it white label? No, it is not. On Polydor Records. Inmates Shot in the Dark. Inmates were an awesome band. Their covers of The Walk and Dirty Water are absolutely amazing from their first album. And the last thing I got from my record store, again, average of $5 here. It's a reissue on Four Men with Beards Records, but I'm Stranded, the first Saints album, and I couldn't believe when I saw this. I was like, whoa. So now I have the first two Saints albums, both reissues, but I don't mind reissues, and I was stoked. And again, when you average the price at $4 a piece, I was like, wow. So I think I had a good day at my local record store. And now I'm going to show you some other things that I have picked up along the way. I was going to get this on CD because I never seen it on vinyl, and I found one on vinyl. God Made Me Do It, the Christmas EP by John Wesley Harding. And his Talking Christmas Goodwill Blues is just an amazing Christmas song. And I will definitely be playing that on my holiday show this year. Or next year, actually. I'll probably dub it this year and play it next year. I don't know. But anyway, I was really, really happy to find that. This is interesting. I thought it was a bootleg, but it might not be. The Kinks live in London. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't gotten to it yet. It's DMM mastered, and it's made in the EU, in Holland, and it's on Vinyl Passion. So I'm pretty sure this is a legitimate album. It's two live shows, and you can see them. I think these are two shows that you can see in full on YouTube. And if it's those shows, they're really good. So this should be a really awesome album. I can't wait. And this definitely is a bootleg. I never had this. I always wanted it. It's not fantastic. I really love the cover though. John Lennon's Teddy Boy bootleg. It's got rehearsals, I think, and a few outtakes, some live, maybe from TV. This has got you can maybe see the set list. I don't know if it's too dark. But it's not one of his better bootlegs, but still, it's a fantastic cover. Finally out on vinyl, and so happy to have it. Paul Westerberg's second studio album, well, actually third, is the one that he got signed to Capitol Force, Suicane Gratification. This has some really great songs on it. It's a Wonderful Lie, Fugitive Kind, Whatever Makes You Happy. It's a pretty good album, and I'm so glad it's out on vinyl. This just is, again, up my alley, and Dick Shorey's Percussion Pops Orchestra, and I like the cover, and this should be like really cool, and it's in stereo, so it should be bouncing around all over the place. It should be an interesting album, and I got it from the same guy I got this from, and this was high on my want list. This is Mel Hankey, the Dolce Hankey, one of the best album covers ever, and the album is really cool too. I haven't played the whole thing yet, but I already knew a few tracks on it. It's in really nice shape, except somebody X'd the songs that they really liked on the back. I think it's a standard copy. It's on the Gold Warner Brothers label. And just fantastic, sort of bouncy, again, all over the place, lounge music, but in a sort of a comedic way. It's a really good album, and I'm so glad to add this finally to my collection. And for packing, for those two records, the man sent me Baboon Canadian Sunset. This was packing material. As was Engelbert Humperdinck, Sweetheart. These were both sent as packing material. The records aren't terrible, condition-wise, so I'll keep them. One of the few albums by James Birkin and Serge Gainsbourg ever to be released in America and for adults only, for adult airplay. Yet the song, has the big hit on it, Je T'aime. I won't try to pronounce any more than that. The album's called Beautiful Love, and you just don't see American Serge Gainsbourg albums, and I love Serge Gainsbourg, and this is an original on Fontana. Couple more here. It's still in Shrink, the Star Spangled Springer by Phil Everly. And this album, if it's famous at all, is famous for having the original version of The Air That I Breathe on it that the Hollies later covered. And it is written by Phil Everly. So there you go, the Star Springer. And two more here. Pick this up. Collector's edition, new pressing of the Jam's very first album, In the City. It is on colored vinyl. I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know what color vinyl it's on. But it was fairly cheap, and I need more Jam. Everybody needs more Jam. And finally, I showed this as an example in another video, but Johnny Cash's second album, songs that made him famous. It is a Barnes & Noble exclusive on gold vinyl. I still haven't opened it. And there you go. Some Johnny Cash. Okay, well that does it for this recent finds video. Again, I am having a 100 subs contest. Please take a minute if you like and enter that. I would love that. Again, thanks for watching, and leave comments, and I really appreciate it. I think I'm getting a little better at responding. I know it's taken me a couple days, but I am trying to get to it. And also, I have a podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. That is doing amazingly well, by the way. As I speak right now, it's been at number 2 in pop for 2 weeks, and been in the top 150 of all the podcasts worldwide on Podomatic for about a week. So any of you guys that have listened to that too, thank you. I mean, that's just blowing my mind right now. I can't even, I don't know, but thank you for that. Thank you for all you do, and thank you, vinyl community. You guys, I don't know. It's hard to express how I feel about the vinyl community. It makes me feel like not such an outcast. None of my friends listen to vinyl really, and none of them listen to contemporary music, and I've been listening to Led Zeppelin since 1971, and there's nothing wrong with Led Zeppelin, but there are other things, and they don't understand, and so I have you guys to lean on and to show my stuff to who appreciate it. So thank you for that. Thank you for being there. Like and comment, enter the contest, and stand by for another video. Bye.